So we will start in a couple minutes, but I just wanted to send some quick thank yous to everybody who chipped in and got this thing together at the last minute. So just one
Okay.
second. There they are. Perfect.
You could have said something a little earlier. So anyhow, so basically we created like this Freightgate logistics cloud a while back, and basically there are three sub clouds. We have this rate and automation cloud, the end-to-end visibility cloud, and the compliance cloud that basically we hope can bring some sanity to the whole industry as we have tried to in the past. So we have this solution portfolio with all the great different modules we do offer, from the total visibility that augment GPS, AIS, purchase order, EDI data, you name it, together with mobile data and our latest IoT device connectivity that we added that now help with geofencing and webhooks as well. We have several AI initiatives, since basically everybody does some, right? We do some natural language processing, do some pattern matching about shipping documents and so forth. And we're pretty proud about our BPMN integration using the BPMN 2.0 standards out there. I think that's something rather unique. And we put that all together using the rates and the tenders and the compliance for either sales automation if you're in the shipping industry, offering freight forwarding NVO services, air freight services. We're pretty proud of our 5-leg dynamic routing, where you can get basically door to ramp, ramp to door, ramp to port, port to port, port to ramp, and ramp to door dynamic routing with merchant rage, intermodal haulage, combinations for all the possible routing choices to get something from A to B. My favorite example on that was like one of our customers had like a couple of shipments every other week, like 10, 15 containers from somewhere in China to Atlanta, and they basically found new routings when one of the carriers introduced the reverse loop. And that was 4 days faster and $1,000 a container cheaper. So they were really happy campers. And managing that shipping process in volume, as we all know, is pretty darn painful and is very time consuming. And you need a lot of different data pieces. So we kind of defined the zero-touch shipment automation with a funnel where you can have like either UI data, email data, Excel uploads, API connections, EDI connections, however you want to get the bookings in. You can queue them all up, and then you take your contract rates, your schedules, your allocation strategy and spot rates, and find the best possible choice for your perfect shipping out there. We're processing thousands of shipments every day via the platform for our customers, and very complex scenarios with very complex and diverse routing strategies. And since some of those customers, as you probably all know, are NVOs and global conglomerates trying to basically be a master to multiple people, trying to track all these things for your different business units or your shippers or your customers is even more painful than if you're just a single importer or exporter trying to just make sense of your one allocation strategy. But taking a systematic approach there and having the system support that just takes the pain out of it, and having one of the best sailing schedule data sources out there available to supplement that also helps quite a bit. So our recent addition, we added support for spot markets as well. So now you can take advantage of all those spot rates that are becoming available via API or otherwise. We actually have a very cool spot rate request workflow available inside the platform as well. So API, you have a request, a second later, you get a response and you're done. So it's really kind of cool. So once you ship it, of course, you do need some visibility after you're doing your booking. So we created this highly configurable platform. I can show you a couple of screens in a minute as well on the live system if you like, if you have enough time, that is. And basically create control towers, create dynamic information, and again, trying to take the funnel visual. So you have your bookings coming into your overall visibility need. You can basically match it with the POs, supplement it with the old traditional API and EDI data, have the IoTs, the AIS satellite data, and the schedules, update them as the stuff is in transit, which is really, really important because most of the carriers are always lagging behind a little bit, and we actually, having been around for a while, are also having a couple of AI initiatives trying to do more predictive analysis on that, trying to help you get better handles on your real ETAs at the end of the day. And then for last leg management, scheduling the stuff inbound into distribution centers and helping with mobile apps, of course, kind of completes the cycle, giving you total visibility. So like if you only had like one piece of the equation, you of course would be kind of shortchanging yourself. So we basically meshed it up so you can see purchase order line item level data on your different boats as they are in transit to make your life much better and easier. So if you are looking for a certain item number, you can just find that throughout your supply chain, depending on where it is. And with our recent investment into the hardware side of things, having access to the best-in-class trackers out there, we can offer multi-use, single-use, 2G, 3G, 5G trackers with battery lives up to like a year and a half, 2 years, depending on what ping interval you're setting inside the platform. They're monitoring all kinds of things from temperature to shock to drop to humidity, to was it opened, is there any kind of tilt and orientation change along the shipment route that happened to your cargo. So you're getting real-time alerts for yourself, and you can even register webhooks to notify your customers if you wanted to. And closing that all out, having multiple dashboards and workflows and AIs, of course, helps you. So that's like one of the BPM-defined workflows that are available in the platform. So you can basically define and customize what we already put together for you to fit like a glove and make your life much better in doing so. Yeah, Freightgate has created a highly integrated ecosystem with 53,000 truckers that are connected, 115 plus airlines, 65 rail carriers from a visibility point of view, and some even supply rates. We have 120 ocean carriers and NVOs connected. We've been doing it for a long time, so therefore have quite a bit of experience. And yeah, we're using modern technology from business intelligence to AI to IoT, you name it, we have it. So I think if you are looking to digitize your supply chain, there are definitely components where you should leverage some of our technology as part of your overall technology stack. And with that, I can see how much time do we have left, guys? Because
we got a couple minutes.
Okay,
I did want to maybe ask a question real
sure.
quick. Well, first of all, I want to pay you a compliment because there are not many systems that are doing a really good job of connecting the transportation events to the actual POs and SKUs. And I know that that's a thing that really adds a ton of value. So I wanted to call that out. But also, who do you guys consider sort of your best target customer? What do your customers look like?
Well, we have actually a very diverse mix of customers. We have some of the leading NVOs using our technology because it is so scalable. I mean, in total, we have a little over 1 billion rates in our rate engine that are being managed. So That, of course, gives us a lot of depth and scalability and performance that we had to tweak over the years to still give you second answer time. I mean, our engine is the only engine that can do runtime carbon footprint calculation as part of it, right? So there's a lot of other things we just didn't have time to check on. But I mean, as you can see here, it's like a highly complex BPMN process that you can just basically create and change all the attributes to whatever you need it to be, and so forth. You can basically on the tracking sensors go in, right, and even in the history drill down to what was the temperature of my shipment at this point in time when it past Santa Fe, because it's always hot in Santa Fe, and you can see the temperature and the humidity of your cargo right then and there. So if you have like refrigerated cargo or high value cargo, we are now basically the only people that have really done the hard work and vertically integrated all these different components already for you to bring that forward and make your life much easier. So I think
Awesome.
there's a lot to be had there. I mean, from the control power point of view, we have like calendars for the delivery monitoring and so forth as well. You get access to interactive sailing schedules if you wanted to, so you can just do the hard work yourself if you wanted to. Look up the sailing schedule and take your Excel file with your allocation strategy and keep track of your bookings, and come up with some clever formula that might help you weigh this in multiple dimensions. But at the end of the day, why do the hard work if you can get a clever system to do it for you?
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing. And I think that puts us right up on time there. So
Perfect.
again,
Thank you so
thank you
much
very
for
much,
having us,
Martin from
and
Freightgate.
looking forward to talking to you guys in any kind of follow-up discussion that's to be had.